Questions for Jayson? Start with Chris Ryan.
Hey, Jayson, hope all is well with you. Obviously, April's been a different month for you guys in terms of record and also your personal performance. What do you think has changed, even as the lineup issues have still been fluctuating throughout this month?
What has changed? I mean, I think we've just been more connected for longer periods of time during the game. Obviously, individually, guys have been playing better on the last month or so. I think it's just kind of the right time that hopefully we continue to carry this on throughout the regular season and just getting ready for the playoffs.
Malik Andrews.
Jayson, Brad shared with us that Evan Fournier is back in the building, but he's still kind of working his way up and ramping up and things like that. Have you had a chance to talk with him about your experience? I know you shared you still use an inhaler before games, that sort of thing. Have you had a chance to talk about that?
Yeah, I've talked to him quite a bit about it. He's just asking me, things like that, and just kind of tell him how I felt, and kind of just things to look out for, when you first get back. And I think that's like the toughest period is when you first get back. Obviously, because you've been sitting down for a while and because of the virus. So, hopefully he'll be all right. I'm sure he will, but, he knows I'm here for anything while he's dealing with it.
Gary Washburn.
Hey, Jayson, you were in high school when the Michael Brown thing went down, and you have vivid memories of that, obviously being there. What was your reaction to the verdict yesterday? And as a father now, how do you relay some of this information as he gets older to your son about dealing with law enforcement and they call it the talk? I mean, how do you, or when do you broach that with him? And is that being a father kind of changed your approach on thinking about those things?
Yeah. This is all new to me, just, the parenting thing and when to have those talks. Obviously, I know I'm going to have them one day. And now I understand, how, I guess every time I left the house when I was in high school and things like that, just as a parent, my mom, all the things that I didn't realize that she had to worry about, just praying that I would make it home. And now that, I have my own son, I understand that feeling of, just wanting him to be safe at all times. And, you hear the mantra, just, hopefully just make it home safe. You can worry about everything else after that. So I'm sure that as he gets older and starts to understand the world around him, he'll start to ask more questions, and we'll have those type of talks. At 3 right now is kind of hard to gauge everything for him. So in a few years down the line, I'm sure.
Abby Chin.
Hi, Jayson. In this roller coaster of a season so far, I'm just curious, what are some of the biggest lessons you've learned that you've taken with you?
Some of the biggest lessons, obviously, just how everyone has been affected by COVID and how we've all had to be able to adjust on the fly. This is an extremely unique season from everything. And I think that the NBA and all the players and teams have done a great job managing it, testing and all the protocols and, being able to have a successful season thus far. Obviously can't control, the positive testing. We knew that was going to happen, but I think from a whole, I think it's been a successful season thus far, and, looks like it's going to continue to be that way.
Mark Murphy.
Hey, Jason. With the state of the standings in the Eastern Conference the way they are, with teams moving up and down seemingly every night, do you pay a lot of attention to that?
Not really. Like you said, I feel like I realized a couple weeks ago that there's a certain group that is so close that I guess every night, depending on who's playing, it's going to change. I guess probably in a week or so, I'll pay a little more attention to it, when we get closer to that time. But I mean, it like you said, it changes every day.
Matt Vitor.
I saw that you were on the injury report for tomorrow. Just checking to see how your ankle's feeling, and if you think you'll be likely to be able to play.
Feeling fine. Don't see why I wouldn't play tomorrow.